So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go. Hello? Are you drunk?
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Are you always this rude? Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Please get away from me. Now.
What?
Just turn around and start walking.
You're lost, rich boy. You're not all that, you know.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. I'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I'd choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this!
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence. The mere pondering of which can drive brilliant men to madness. It's the kind of conundrum that drives you to distraction. Rattling around.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Believe me, I know. Remember, choose your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money. But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that.
Same woman from before.
Perhaps you should have turned on the charm.
Batman will save her, along with everyone else. Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan. You're completely insane!
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Whoa.
Ugly.
You is too.
You high, ain't you? Yes,
I don't
you
smoke, Reed.
You fucking lying. Go ahead.
Alright.
Yes, you is.
I don't smoke weed. I don't be smoking that gelato.
I'm gonna get out of my meds.
She got some Xannies.
Why you looking like that?
I'll see, man. Knocked his ass clean out. What's all that?
You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
This shit raw as hell. I've been had it down.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
This to get high game. Damn. Yeah. Cause you gotta remember shit.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair.
Take some
Eating my
hamburgers out of
goddamn
home.
porridge. This is my city.
All you
Could you
scum
take
are
some
the same.
hamburgers out?
Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum.
Animal.
You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Animal.
Completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle from you, Batman.
Alright, don't worry about it.
Something longer. More of a match of wits. While my men mop up what passes for law enforcement in this town.
I ain't finna.
It would
I
have
ain't
been a
finna
little
go
hard
to
to
the
deal with you
restaurant.
both at the same time.
I'm not finna go
But
to
no
the
cause to
restaurant.
hold back now. You surprised me a little with how quickly you arrived. But just a little.
I heard you, man. What is this? See what that? What the fuck is that? See what the fuck that shit is. There's two of them.
Oh, just for your health on your insurance.
Oh. I think I still got them cards somewhere. I think it's in my wallet. And nah, this is square. And I ate a brownie.
Who had the brownie?
Tiggy.
Yeah, it's nice and high. So you is nice and high.
I'm decent. I'm decent.
Boy, you ugly when you high.
How I look?
I just said ugly.
How ugly is it?
What?
How ugly is it?
Ugly.
Come and knock on my door. I look like that landlord. That's ugly. That's ugly.
Yeah, that's ugly.
That's a landlord.
Can you push the bed back?
No. No.
Come on, man.
No. Because you always push it up, man.
I don't push nothing up.
Put on my medical stuff. Because I'm going to have to get my balls checked out.
Yeah, please get your balls checked out.
Gotta get my hernia checked out. Before I be on the cane walking like this.
You're already gonna be walking on it. You're already gonna be walking on it. Grandpa.
No.
Grandpa. Grandpa Earl. Grandpa Earl. You been putting that lotion on your neck?
I think I dropped it behind the bed somewhere. I gotta find it.
I'm gonna put some damn gas in my car.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Beat y'all out.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy.
Gordon, now!
I don't see... Oh, you have to be kidding.
You just made me die. And I'm streaming this.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy.
Gordon, now!
Oh, you have to be kidding. I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day. I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since, well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed.
Cause he just killed. He said he killed me with that thing.
In cheap suits, and you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair, eating my goddamn porridge.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon, now!
Oh, you have to be kidding.
Come on, bro.
Go get, man. Get glad, baby.
I gotta get this.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since, well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair, eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine. Either you're thinking or your brain has stopped working entirely. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Gordon, here you are. Oh, you have to be kidding.
How, bro? How, man? What the fuck?
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since, well, since I left town.
And I'm doing what it's telling me to do.
Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair, eating my goddamn porridge.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective.
Gordon, now!
But here you are. Oh, you have to... Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
How, bro? How? And I hit him. stupid.